are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to do a transitional look on my eyes, which is going to be nice to incorporate colors that remind you of summer, but they're still kind of tiptoeing into fall as well. So to do that today, we're going to be using the Viseart Libertine palette, which is really cool. I have this Breton top and I really enjoy this blue that I want to explore and use a bit more, and I thought that these were very fall appropriate colors that might help us reach that particular look that I have in mind. So this is what we're planning today. Of course, as you can see, I'm halfway through my makeup. I was actually just doing my makeup and then I thought, why not film it? At least I could share it with everyone and hopefully it will actually inspire people to, you know, start playing around with fall shades and things like that. So I did my base. I used the Teint Idole Ultra Wear from Lancome. I used the shade 01. It's a very good foundation. It's extremely light. I really like the consistency. It is very perfumed though. So if you don't like that in your cosmetics, it's not going to be for you. But that is such a good formula. It's extremely light. It's a light to medium coverage that could definitely be built up to medium and almost, dare I say, full coverage foundation. So it's really versatile. You can use it on your natural days with just one sheer layer, and you can layer it up without ever feeling cakey. Like right now I have 3 to 4 layers because my skin is really bad at the moment, and I have a lot of texture, I have a lot of redness, I have a lot of everything. So, you know, and I feel like nothing is in my skin. I mean, I feel literally nothing on my skin. I set it up with the RCMA no color powder that I just recently got. I know this is not new, but it is new to me because it wasn't that easy to get a hold of over here in Spain. And then I realized that Beautylish actually stocks it. So when I ordered some of the last things that I got from them, including the Warm Edit palette, I actually got that as well to try, and I'm very glad I did because it's a really good solid powder. It comes in with 3 ounces of powder, so it's huge. It doesn't cost much, and you can definitely use it for either setting your whole face or do things like that under your eyes to protect them from fallout. So I want to give you 2 little directions here for the tutorial today. There is 2 ideas. One is to bring a bit of fall into my look without actually forgetting that summer is not that far away still. So it's kind of tiptoeing into fall. But also the idea is to kind of shop my stash a bit. I have a huge collection of makeup, and to be honest with you, I do not give the items I have enough love, and I want to do that. So I'll be finishing up the face with the Cheekleaders palette that I have from Benefit, which basically has a whole bunch of really traditional products from their range, as well as the Libertine palette from Viseart. The reason I chose this palette is because I want to try this and use a bit more this beautiful blue over there that actually ties in with kind of like the summer reminiscent top that I have on, as well as bringing in more of these purpley, orangey and goldy shades that are more fall appropriate, and hopefully make something that looks quite nice and bring us a bit into fall. So without any further ado, let's get started. I think I'm going to start with this brown color here that is actually called Resistance. In a fluffy brush, I'm tapping out the excess. This is the JH32 from Morphe X Jaclyn Hill collection, and I'm gonna start building up the crease color. Oh, My camera went a bit white on you guys. So this is kind of like a medium brown. It actually turns out to be deeper on my skin tone compared to the palette. But it's going to be a very nice neutral base to our look. So I'm doing that on both eyes, so you can see I'm just using the fluffiness of the brush to kind of bring it in from one side of the eye to the other, and just kind of like going up in circles. So initially I just do a bit of a windshield motion to bring in the pigment, and then slightly wiggle the brush up to blend it out. Not that you need too much work, because Viseart products are incredibly good and pigmented and easy to blend. So then I go into Rebellion, which is the very light shade at the top here, and I'm going to finish blending that up. I'm basically just laying down the bases here. So tap slightly in there, do the same thing here. So I just want this to be as blended and neutral and you know. So then I go into Boundless, which is the color in the middle here. That is kind of reddy, orangey a bit. And I'm going to go over the crease again, but I'm not going to bring it up. I'm leaving it in the crease. Oh, that's better. Sorry for the light. My camera kind of compensated a bit because I was too close to the camera, guys. Sorry. So doing the same on the other eye. And the idea here is to kind of warm up that crease color. Gee. I mean, as you can see, it's pretty easy and straightforward to do. So now I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to take a small brush like this one, which is the JH39, again from Morphe X Jaclyn Hill collection. And I'm gonna go and start building up that blue. So initially I'm just centering it in the corner of the eye. I'm bringing it in slightly. Oh wow, the pigment is beautiful. Can you guys see that? So nice. Oh wow, I'm really liking that. How do you like it? Do you enjoy it? I'm feeling it really, really nicely. I'm gonna take the JH42 Morphe X Jaclyn Hill brush again, which is this really tiny flat brush, into the same shade, which by the way is called Defiance or Defiance, whatever you wanna do there with the pronunciation. I have no idea if I should be pronouncing them in French or English. Oh wow, can you see that pigment, guys? It's incredible. Wow. I'm really liking that a lot. It does have a bit of fallout, so it's a good thing that I protected the under eye. I'm using the same brush, same color, and just bringing it down the lower lash line. Like just shy of the middle of the eye, not too much. Oh wow, such a beautiful color. Okay, so I'm taking the JH33 brush. I'm tapping again. Now I'm gonna go to the purple side here, the one at the top, right top, which is called Empowered. And I'm going to use it to blend the outer part of that blue. So I'm not in the crease, I'm just at the top here, and I'm going like that to kind of like blend in the blue into the dark purple. Gonna go back to my little JH39. I'm going to tap into that purple shade again, and I'm going to just dab it in the corner there, just to bring in a bit of that purple aubergine tone. And then going back into Defiance, I go over the blue again to intensify it. Oh wow, I'm really enjoying that blue, guys. Same brush again, back into Empowered. The aubergine, oh gee, each time I get too close to the camera it goes white. So annoying. Just blending out that blue. Then I'm actually wiping out that little brush into a piece of paper that I have here. And I'm going to be using this color here, which is called Champ. Oops. To do the inner part of the lower lash line. Oh wow, these colors, guys. Okay, my camera is going crazy and it's making me ooh, I'm liking that. Very nice. Okay, Back with my little JH42 very tiny flat brush, making sure none of that blue is left, or almost. And I'm gonna be using the color Debauched, or Debauched, whatever you wanna say. I have no idea how to pronounce that in English. Guess we need to help me. And I'm gonna do the other half of the eyelid. Oh wow. I keep forgetting how good Viseart eyeshadows are until I go crazy with a look like this and I'm like, how on earth is a purple blending in like nothing? I mean, how? 99% of the purples do not manage to do that. Then I'm gonna be using Shameless, which is this beautiful kind of watery color. I'm going very minimal with the brushes because I just went in with the exact same brush, and I want to put it just where the purple and the blue meet, kind of help them blend together. Oh wow, this is really, really nice, guys. I'm liking this. I'm finding it quite fun because it's a very non-traditional thing look for me, and it's pretty nice. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this small liner brush from Too Faced. I just want it to be like a little bit of a, this is supposed to be a liner brush. I never use it for liner though. I use it as a detail brush, and I'm gonna be using the gold shade in the palette, which is Unleashed, in the inner corner. Okay, and now back with the JH39, I'm just going to take a little bit of the Champ color, and I'm going to pop it in the middle here. And I'm basically just tapping it in order to blend the purple and the blue together. Going slightly into the blue, tapping again, slightly into the blue, tapping again, turning it over, going into the Champ again and over. Ooh, how do you like that? I'm loving that. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay, so now what we want to do is I'm going to be using the palette mirror. I'm using the JH33 brush that I have used before, which hardly has anything if left, and I'm basically just blending everything to ensure The edges are nice and blended. I take a bit of Empowered again, just to bring in a bit more purple tone. Oh wow, this is so pretty. Taking a clean brush. This is the Zoeva Concealer Buffer 142, just to kind of clean up the top there. I'm gonna use some of the light shadow in the palette, which is Rebellion, to clean that up and actually highlight the brow bone. Also, I'm picking up a fluffy brush. In this case is the JS4 Morphe X Jeffree Star brush, and I'm going to use some of the RCMA powder to just blend it out. I'm not going into the color places, I'm just basically ensuring that everything is blended out. Okay, now a very fluffy brush. This is the Shikuhodo Beautylish Collection one, to wipe out the excess. I did a very good thing in protecting, because I did get a bit of a fallout, so be careful with that. I mean, Viseart shadows are really good quality, but at the end of the day, this is a really intense color, guys, and it's quite normal that you would get some fallout, because the colors are really intense, aren't they? So right now I just need to oh wow, do you guys know what I completely forgot to bring in though? Because I didn't bring, like, my stash is actually in my bathroom, and I just brought some stuff here to do the makeup with you. I completely forgot to bring in mascara. How about that? Nice, huh? I'm gonna be using the Dallas blush, which is really neutral. So always remember, smile and most of the color goes in, but push your blush to the back of your face, because when you smile, it gives you, it's a flush of color. This is a tip that I actually learned from a Dior makeup artist, which is one of my very good friends. And he always said, don't leave the blush on the top, just make it go slightly up so that it gives you a natural flush. Gonna use Dandelion at the top there, almost like a highlight, but not quite, because Dandelion's really light in my skin tone, so it almost works as a highlight for me. And now, oh wow, this is so nice. I'm liking it, I'm loving it. Hope you like it as well, because to be honest with you, I'm really enjoying it. I wasn't expecting it to turn out this way, to be honest with you. I was thinking something The bronzer I'm using is obviously the Holder bronzer that was in the palette. And this is a very old face brush from Dior. Wow, so nice. I'm going to be using some of the Hoola bronzer actually on top here. To kind of tie the eyes in with the rest of the face. As well as a bit of Coralista. There is a little coral blush color. I'm using the JS4, sorry, brush to do that. I'm going very lightly, but very, very, very lightly. I'm barely touching the skin to do that. Gonna use that same brush to add in a bit of a coral hue to the top of the apples of my cheeks. So what I'm doing here is I'm almost doing like an ombre between the blue shade, the pinky shades and the corals. And the reason being, because I don't know if this is gonna work, guys, but I want to do an orangey red, and I know it's gonna clash, so whatever, worst case scenario, we'll just take it off. But I'm gonna use Lady Danger from MAC. Ooh, I'm liking it. I know it's very bold, very out there. I'm missing lashes, guys, so I'll just go ahead and do my eyelashes before I take the picture so that you guys can see the finished look. Because as I told you, I completely forgot to bring in my mascara. So that's it for me. I'm really enjoying this look. It's not, you know, the typical look that I would do. It's very out there, very cool toned, and I'm normally a warm tone kind of gal. It's very dark, so it's kind of like bringing us into fall. But at the same time, it's still very summery because it's blue, and you know, with the top that I paired it with, as well as the orangey lipstick, it's kind of fun and I'm enjoying it. I hope you like it as well, and thank you for watching me today. Don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see any of my videos when they pop up, and bye. That's all I have to say. Bye bye. Mwah.